Joining us now is Samira Garai, the U.S. senior correspondent at Iran International. Samira, how are Iranians handling the current developments, and what is the mood like on the ground from what you can understand, given the fact that we don't really have much access, given the media blackout?
True. Thank you so much for having me. At the moment, I can say it's a boiling pot of very different contradictory emotions. It's a feeling of fear, of being disappointed, and then at the same time being hopeful, being optimistic that what the future can hold for Iranian people. If you look at Iranian social media, that's how actually we can figure this out. You will see a lot of heated conversation among people. And of course, we have people that they are defending Islamic Republic. That's not a surprise, and they are very active, on internet and on social media. But there are a lot of mixed feelings about this. People, of course, are scared. You know, the sound of explosions. It's a war situation. Of course, people are very anxious about what is happening and about future. But at the same time, it can be promising. It can promise you a better future. And many of these people who are dying, the leaders who died on the first night, those people, each one of them are responsible for a crime. And Iranian people, they were celebrating. I can assure you that the general mood of people after the first night attack was celebration, happiness. And for instance, Hajizadeh, one of the IRGC commander who died, he was responsible for the downing of a commercial flight with 2 missiles. Many innocent people, beautiful children died during that event, that incident, that crime. And when the news was out that he is dead, it was just pure celebration on social media. People were hoping that he could be, held accountable in a court. That didn't happen, but still, people were happy.
It's interesting because we're seeing also a lot of contradicting reports as to how Iranians are responding to what's happening on the ground. Many are saying that there's a lot of happiness, like you were just saying, amongst Iranians about the fact that the regime could potentially be taken down by these Israeli strikes. On the other hand, you have those who are calling Israel's strikes against Iran's nuclear facilities an assault that was unprecedented. How many Iranians are actually against the regime, and what do you think is going to happen by the end of this military campaign?
I cannot tell you how many. We know based on a poll which was done 3 years ago that Islamic Republic has 18% support. 18% of the people inside Iran are supporting the Islamic Republic, but that was done 3 years ago. Because of the situation inside the country, polls cannot be freely done. It's very difficult to tell you, but I can say that after years and years of brutal oppression, of not giving people something to look forward to answer their needs and their demands, many people, even people who were supporting this government, at some point they just decided to turn their back to the government. So I cannot tell you how many people are supporting, but it's a very, very sensitive situation. It's because, we are talking about a foreign country attacking your country. So many people are condemning that attack. Many people are happy. They are calling each other traitor, someone who is betraying their motherland, and they are saying, no, if you're doing that, then you are pro-government. It's very, very sensitive, and it's a lot of heated conversation going on.
I guess my final question for you, if the regime collapsed, is there any clear path forward, and is there any consensus on who can actually lead the transition?
We will see that. We will see that. You were showing Prince Reza Pahlavi's speech. He is issuing statement, and he talked yesterday. I think it was a direct message to Iranian people. His family name is a brand. Everyone in Iran knows Pahlavi family name. So maybe he's having a more chance at the moment, but we have a lot of political activists inside Iran who paid a very high price with their life for pursuing, freedom for Iranian people, very politically active. So we will see that. We will see what future is going to bring to Iranian people. But Pahlavi is a name there. He has to live up to this moment. At some point, he has to make this decision to go back. We will see how it's going to follow.
All right, Samira, thank you so much for joining us.